everybody, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. It is the end of the month, which means it is time for another favorites video, and this is just going to be my January 2024 favorites. I know it seems like I've been saying this a lot lately, but I can't believe that it's the end of the month already, and that we are already a full month into 2024. If you guys have been around a while, you guys know that I have been doing these favorites videos for 8 to 10 years now, and if you've missed any of my past ones, I will have a playlist linked down below for you. And as always, I will do my best to leave all the products mentioned in this video down below in case you guys are interested in purchasing any of them. And without further ado, let's get started. Starting off, I have a ton of beauty and fashion related favorites. There are 6 in total, and the first one is for your lips. This is just the Vaseline Lip Therapy Original, and for the longest time I've sworn by Lanolips 101 ointment because it works so well. However, it is really pricey for a lip product, and I saw this at Target for $2 and was like, I might as well try it. For those of you who don't know, I live in Maine and my lips are constantly chapped, especially with the weather we've been having, and this surprisingly has done wonders. My only complaint about this is that I really wish the little top for it was on a hinge so it was still attached, because I can't even begin to tell you the amount of times where I have put this little lid down somewhere and not been able to find it for quite some time. Next up is a sunscreen, and some of you are probably like, why do you need sunscreen in the winter? And the reason for that is because you need to wear sunscreen every day. Your skin is the largest organ in your body, and it is super important to protect it year round, because even when it's winter, the sun is still out, especially if you live somewhere where there's snow, because the sunlight reflects off the snow and can definitely give you a sunburn. I can't even begin to tell you guys how many times I've gotten a winter sunburn, whether I was skiing or just hanging out outside. So it is super important to wear sunscreen year round, and this has been my favorite lately. I actually got this for Christmas. If you guys missed my Christmas haul, I will leave it linked down below for you guys. But this is just from Supergoop, and it is the Mineral Matte Screen with SPF 40, and I've been loving it. It works great under your makeup or just on its own, which is how I've been wearing it lately, and I definitely want to try a bunch more Supergoop products out. So if you guys have any recommendations, definitely let me know. Next up are these smallish claw clips. These are from the brand Scünci, I believe is how it's pronounced, and I actually found these at Dollar Tree and it was the biggest score, and I have been loving these. I recently cut off 8 inches of hair, so my hair sits about right here now. It is definitely short, and while I can use big claw clips just fine, I prefer these little ones, and in particular I really like the ones that are shaped like this rather than the traditional ones that are shaped like this. I just feel like these ones hold my hair better, they hold it all day, and they are cuter in my opinion. And I just have 4 here. They came in packs of 2, and they came with like a medium-sized claw clip as well as a smaller size claw clip. I have been loving these for half up, half down looks, and then I've been using these ones for full updos. Another hair-related product I've been loving are Junk brand headbands. They just look like this. I love them. I actually have a bunch. This one is the one I've been wearing a lot lately, and I also literally just got one of the neck gaiters. I'm not including this as a favorite product, but if I do like it, I will probably include it in my favorites next month, so be on the lookout for that. But these headbands are amazing. They do not slip off throughout the day. They have a ton of different styles and patterns to choose from. On the back of this one, it just says they are lightweight, sweat wicking, machine washable, and unisex. And if you are someone who works in healthcare or someone who just really likes wearing headbands, I cannot recommend these enough. And then I have 2 fashion related favorites, and the first is a pair of boot socks, and these are from Cuddl Duds. They are the Comfort boot socks, and they just look like this. I have been wearing these a ton lately. I did go ahead and keep the packaging just so I could show you guys, but these are just what they look like. They're just boot socks. They go up a little ways, and like the name suggests, they're great for wearing with winter boots, and they also keep your feet really warm, which is something that I absolutely love. They are so soft and fluffy on the inside. This pack came with a bunch of different styles. I really like these like knit ones a lot too, but out of the pack, these ones are definitely my favorite. I feel like they are the softest and most comfortable, and I've been wearing them a ton, and in particular, I have been wearing my boot socks a ton with my winter boots. I actually have 2 pairs of winter boots. I have a pair of bogs, which I wear when it is snowing and raining and that kind of stuff. However, if it is a nice day but it is winter and I want to wear some boots, these are what I wear. These are just a pair of LL Bean duck boots. I believe these are just the women's 10-inch hunting boot. They are just a nice dark brown and then have the classic duck bottom, and I went to the LL Bean store and I got some nice purple laces for them, and I especially love wearing the Cuddl Duds socks with them because they They are not the warmest boot in my opinion. They're definitely not lined with anything fancy to keep your feet warm, so I've definitely been wearing these two together a ton. And my last four favorites for the month are all pretty random. The first one is this. This is brand new from Tylenol. It is the Tylenol Precise Cooling Pain Relieving Cream with 4% lidocaine and 1% menthol. If you have like a joint ache or a backache or even cramps, this stuff works wonders. I've been using it all the time. And what I love about this one is that it's not overly scented. It definitely does have a light menthol scent to it, but it's not overpowering like Icy Hot and Bengay and that kind of stuff. It is definitely a lot more mild in my opinion. One thing you do have to be careful of is that you cannot use this more than 4 times a day. I treat this stuff like any other medication. So for example, Tylenol you only take every 6 to 8 hours, which is exactly what I do with this stuff as well. Next up, I have a favorite author for this month, and it is Paul Doiron. I have been loving his books. For those of you who don't know, I actually started an entire book TikTok. I will leave it down below for you guys. It is just at BOOKTOK.NOOKTALK. And one of the books I read this month was Dead Man's Wake. And let me tell you, this book is probably going to make it onto my list of top 3 books for this year because it was so amazing. And it's also just a really special book to me because I have spent every summer of my life since I was born at the location that this book takes place. So it was really cool reading along, knowing all the locations and trying to figure out where the fictitious locations are because it does use both real landmarks as well as some fictitious ones. And I don't know if you guys can see all my tabbing that I did, but this book was amazing. And Paul Doiron is a Maine author. And I do have a bunch of his other books. I've read The Poacher's Son, which was fantastic. I've also read Hatchet Island, which was really good. And then these two are on my TBR right now. We have Almost Midnight, which I am so excited to read. And then I also have Massacre Pond, which my dad actually had in his collection and I stole. So if you are someone who likes mystery thriller books, I cannot recommend Paul Doiron books enough. He has, I think it's 12 or 13, maybe even 14 or 15 books right now. And there is a new one coming out in June that I'm so excited for. Another random favorite of mine has been a carpet spot cleaner. And it just looks like this. It is from BISSELL. And I do have the manual right here so I can read you exactly which one it is. It is the BISSELL Spot Clean Little Green 2513 2694 series. And I have been loving this. If you are someone who has pets, I cannot recommend this enough, especially if you have carpets in your house. Even if it's just an area rug, this thing works great. I have 2 cats and cats have hairballs a lot. And so this has come in super handy. It is super small so it stores up nicely. It is super easy to use and it really works at getting those stains out. I've included BISSELL carpet cleaners here on my channel before because I absolutely love them. My dream partnership would be to work with them. However, they have no idea who I even am. But for as long as we've had pets, we've always used BISSELL cleaners and had one on hand. This one has been the best one that we've had so far. I think we've gone through like 6 or 7 different BISSELL carpet cleaners because that's how much we use them and I've used them over the course of years and they're just fantastic. And my last favorite for the month of January has been my phone case. I actually got this one for Christmas. I actually technically got the entire phone for Christmas. However, I did get the phone back in November and I originally had a spec case on it, which I absolutely loved and included in my favorites last month. But then on Christmas, I got this phone case and have been wearing it on my phone ever since. This is from Casely, and let me tell you, I am in love with Casely cases now, and I definitely want to get a bunch more. They are fantastic. They are super protective. They are also super cute. This one also has the MagSafe ring built into it, so I can charge it on a charging pad. And I believe the print for this one is Pastel Floral Fields, and I am in love with it. And another dream partnership of mine would definitely be to work with Casely and show off their cases. So those are just my favorites for the month of January. Definitely let me know in the comments down below what you've been loving this month. While you guys are down there, be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I upload new content regularly and would love it if you'd become part of our little family. Also be sure to hit the bell so that you are in fact notified every time I do upload a new video. I hope you guys like this video and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys!